beginning of my video lesson plan. Okay, so today is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. First, well, I was about to ask if we had any fun weekend plans, but Garrett's birthday is today. How old are you turning?
9.
No, you are not. Tell me the truth.
14.
Okay. Did you ask your parents for anything in particular? Did you have like a birthday wish list?
6 GoPros.
How are you celebrating?
$5,000.
What will you do then?
Just have cake.
Awesome. Cool. Well, happy birthday. 14. What a special age. Summer?
My grandparents' 50th anniversary party is tomorrow.
No.
Yes.
That's actually, that's very impressive. So, statistics tell us that 50% of marriages end in divorce. That's very sad, but that's the reality. And so, for a couple to be together for 50 years, that's very, very impressive. How are you celebrating?
We're going to the Salvation Army tomorrow. Well, today I'm getting out of school early to go set Ed up.
Okay.
But it's at the Salvation Army, and yeah, we're gonna be there for
Early.
5 hours.
Wow. Cool. Does anyone else have any fun weekend plans?
My aunt's baby shower.
Ooh, do they know if it's a boy or a girl yet?
They don't want to know yet.
Okay. This is going to be a surprise. Victoria?
My cousin is graduating college.
What college?
Central.
I'm not quite sure because she takes a lot of online classes and goes
Oh.
to different schools.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
My sister's graduating too.
From college, Olivia? What college?
Central.
Next weekend? What, do you by chance know what time she's graduating at?
6.
Oh, shoot. I'm the 9 o'clock ceremony. That would have been awesome if we saw each other. So this is my last weekend at Central before graduation, so I'm feeling thrilled about that. Anyone else have any weekend plans? No. Abby?
Tonight we did some horses from Yammer.
Ooh.
We're gonna go and see them, and then we're gonna see they're broken and that's when we can just ride them on trails.
Okay. Do you have trails in around your house? Awesome.
I want to
We get them in like a couple weeks.
Okay. Wow. That's a big purchase.
Any animals?
All right, today is officially our last day together because Mr. Gilbert is going to take over on Monday. I'm still going to be in the classroom, but so if we can take out our
You're so mean.
it's okay. We're appreciative of Mr. Gilbert. So if we can take out our review, that's what we're going to go over right now. And then also, if you'd like to take out your vocab, still going. Also, if you'd like to take out your vocab, that way you're ready for the test and you know you have both. Does anyone else need a copy of the review? Did you really, Charlie? Okay. All right. So this review is worth 27 points. So you want to write 27 at the top. Then you know how much it's out of. Number 1. The stated is the written record of Muhammad's words and actions. It's also the basis of, Vanessa? The Sunnah, yes. Sunnah. All right, the native people of North Africa who resisted Muslim rule at first were known as the Berbers. Yep. Arabia is called the crossroads because it lies in the intersection of what three countries?
Africa, Europe, Asia.
Yep, so that's a 3-pointer. 1 point for Africa, 1 point for Europe, 1 point for Asia. Yes, Christian. Okay. Next up, like the chapters that we've covered in the past, Judaism and Christianity, Islam is monotheistic, which means
Only one God.
believe in one God. Yes. Number 5, nomads travel across the desert, and they're looking for 2 things. This is a 2-pointer.
For food and water for their animals.
Yep, food and water for their animals. Awesome. One of the most famous Sufi poets.
Omar Khayyam.
Yeah, that's, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be on the test. So. All right, number 7. This is a 3-pointer. The Quran spells out 3 things for Muslims. And the first is
There's only one God and Muhammad is Rules for social life.
rules for social life is number 3. Acts of worship is 1. Guidelines for moral behavior. So let's go through that again. Act of worship is 1 point. Guidelines for moral behavior is 1 point. And rules for a social life. Perfect. Yes.
Okay,
No. All right, next up, number 9. This gentleman wrote a medical encyclopedia that was translated into Latin and used throughout Europe. What was his name?
Avicenna.
Avicenna. Yep. Muslims banned all other religions in the lands that they conquered, Hunter Bird. True or false?
False.
False. Perfect. Number 10. This was the capital of the Ottoman Empire, Madeline. Istanbul. Yep. Those are 1-pointers. Can someone let Logan in, please? Yes.
They say Constantinople, would it be right?
No. Oh, I thought that was Logan. All right, next up, Muslim advances in what combine new thoughts with Greek and Indian knowledge? Medicine. You can also have math or philosophy. There's 3 different things that you can choose. Medical, yep, medical would go for medicine. So that's a 1-pointer. There's different things you can choose. There's a few right answers. Number 12, what offered safety for nomads from dangerous desert dangers? Yep, membership to a tribe. So like we know in scary movies, what happens when there's one person and they're alone?
They die.
You know they're gonna die, and then when they break off from their group, you're like, why are they doing that? Stay with the group.
you're so
So it's that same mentality. Yeah, so it's that same mentality in the desert. Stay with the group, and you'll be safe when you break off. Yep. Next up, in 622, Muhammad and many of his followers moved to what city? Medina, and that's 1 point. All right. The Persian title of king is Shah. Number 15, many mosques featured large domes and graceful. Yep, and what do those look like?
They're like big towers.
Yep, they're like tall, skinny, pointy towers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
All right. If you are Muslim, the 5th pillar of Islam, what does it tell you to do? Make a pilgrimage to Mecca. And this pillar just says at least once in your life. So this isn't something that you have to do every year or every few years. A lot of people simply couldn't afford such an extravagant trip every year. So it's just at least once in your life, make it to Mecca. Number 17, the current capital of Iraq is Baghdad. Yep. All right, this one is a 2-pointer. The difference between Shiite and Sunni Muslims. These groups are still around today, and they're still fighting today. What is the difference, Olivia?
But she had that only Muhammad's descendants could become Kafites, and the Sunni did not think that Kafites had to be related to them.
Yep. So the main difference in opinion is descendants. Okay.
Yeah, Caleb, I can't.
Allah means
Well, it's
God.
God. So if you're reading something that says praise Allah, praise God. Worship Allah, worship God. Alright? And finally, the Islamic law is based on the interpretation of two different documents. Yep, the Quran and the Sunni law. So that one's worth 2 points as well. Count up the total amount of points. And put it on the top, and then trade it back to your partner so they have a chance to look and see.
Oh, it's 19 and
19 and 20.
Yeah, you're cool.
I know.
Number 19 was God, Allah means God. And number 20, the Quran and the Sunnah. Yes, no. Number 7, 3 things that the Quran told up for Muslims. Oh, way too much chatter, Caleb. Can you find your seat? Acts of worship, guidelines for moral behavior, and rules for social life. Do we have any, once you've got your paper back, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions on your vocab before we take the test? This is your time to ask. Anything? No, we feel good? We're ready to take the test? Okay, so like I've said, since my very first day here, you take the test, you're completely silent. The coffee pot will be done brewing in a moment, so it shouldn't be that distracting. Because why do we take the test silently?
Because other people are better.
To respect others and to create the best testing environment. So we test better, yes.
Yay!
All right, so as soon as all right, I'm passing my test out to Hunter, and so that means that the tests are out and everyone is quiet. Thank you. Okay, this is the test they're taking, so I'm just going to stop it now.